light.
Jazakallah, thank you so much. I only use the best ingredients for everything.
Also, usually your macaron, sometimes you buy a 50 rand macaron, and when you bite the shell, it's crunchy, but to a point where it's not pleasant.
It's hard, yeah.
It's hard, right? And it feels a bit stale. This is got that crunch and then that moistness.
It's
And then
very
your
light on the
ganache
inside,
is
yeah.
extra flavorful. This
Thank
is
you.
delightful. Honestly,
Thank
I can't
you.
even lie.
Our karak chai macarons were actually inspired by actual karak chai because we are tea lovers at home. And so I thought, since I'm always making cups of tea for us, why not try out a macaron with the same flavor?
You know, this reminds me a very, very long time ago in my earlier days, I made some lavender fudge, and that was kind of different. This is also just as different, but in the very best way. In the very
Jazakallah.
best way.
Thank you so much.
If you think of a cookie is a cookie. Macarons, I mean, I like macarons, but this is not your normal macaron. Honestly, folks, if you haven't tried these macarons, you absolutely have to. It's how do I explain this? It's like an eggshell thin, and yet it is extremely light and very, very tasty. Not too sweet either.
So tell us, now that you're at Souk, everybody I know, if you're a fan of macarons, you cannot actually
Wow.
leave this place without trying these, right? Tell us what's on offer. How can we buy them? Can we buy them loose?
For the time that we are on air, right? If you go to my stall, French Macarons SA, it's right by the second entrance, literally right
information.
by the door, next to the information. If you go and you tell my husband Yusuf, who's running it currently for me right
network.
now, yes, if you go there and say the code social network to him for the time that we are on air, you will get 10% off our box of 10 macarons.
Wow. Guys, that's 10% off a box of macarons right now. All you have to do is go to the door next to the information stand, find Forever Macarons, and say social network, and you're getting that 10% discount.
And this box is worth it. It's not, they are not small macarons. These are light and fluffy like a French pastry. They really are beautiful.
So I also brought for you our new edition, which is the viral pistachio Dubai macarons, which I just had to do because a lot of people were messaging me and begging me to do it. So I had to bring that for you to try, so you can tell our listeners what you think about it.
Oi,
okay.
They look beautiful.
I gotta describe this. This thing is a double-decker macaron. It is
like a
huge.
hamburger.
It's got the pistachio filling, but it's got chocolate pipes around it.
Yes.
It's got kataifi sprinkled on the top, and it's oh my gosh, this looks. I'm actually scared to buy this because it's gonna be so good.
Okay, go. It's going to be also very messy. It's beautiful, really beautiful. This is more than a cookie. This is art, really. It's art, and I love that you've introduced karak chai, because then you've got all the lovely benefits of that in a cookie. So why not?
This is Jannat in a macaron.
Really?
So this is like proper chocolate ganache, right?
Yeah.
No, Mac can't get enough of the social media.
I'm trying to swallow. It's like outstanding.
Unbelievable.
So this viral Dubai thing is really gone crazy, right? This pistachio, I love the pistachio. When I ate your what is the brownie? When I ate your brownie yesterday, she does this brownie with pistachio chocolate, and then she sprinkles kataifi in the brownie.
Oh my goodness.
That you will love.
Okay.
Yes, by chocolate. Okay, so how are you selling these? These you can buy them loose?
Yes, these are sold individually. They are 30 rand each, but it's definitely worth it. It's 100% worth it.
What is your stall number? Do you know?
Nobody knows because
no, we don't know. Okay, so it's towards the front, is it?
Next to information.
Next to information. There you go. So you come in, you go to the information, and you'll find SA macarons.
And remember,
French macarons.
Remember, for the next 10 minutes, go there and say the social network, and you're getting 10% off. And macarons are not cheap, guys, so 10% is worth it.
Well, it's certainly worth it for these particular macarons. Honestly, take my word for it. If you look at a macaron and you think, okay, it's a nice cookie, it's a sweet tasting cookie. This is light as air. The crack is so fine and so thin, and then you hit this cream that is not overwhelming. It's not too sweet. It's just absolutely perfect. Decadence.
So if you head down to our stall right now, you'll get the box of 10 macarons for 135.
Wow, that's worth it.
And honestly speaking,
You're really getting 2 in every macaron. Let's be honest.
100%. And also, normally macarons are got to about $50 each now.
Right.
It's crazy. The prices. You're selling them loose for
They 15 rand each loose.
15 rand each,
Yeah.
right? Which is, I don't know how you coping with inflation, but I mean, I'm glad.
I actually try to beat the odds, even though I use the best of all ingredients. But I like to stay affordable for everyone, even though macaron is a luxury. I like everyone to enjoy the luxury.
And
of my
honestly, it's not an
macarons.
acquired taste. I think it's something everybody will enjoy on their first bite.
Yeah.
Tell me something.
Yeah.
You seem to be really innovative with your ideas and your
Yes.
taste flavor concepts. And I see that you've leaned into not only what's viral and trending, but also into local is lacquer.
Yeah.
So what's coming up? What are you thinking of?
I don't know. There's a lot to think about.
I feel like you need to do a special Al Ansar inspired macaron, salty, sweet, and a little bit sour.
something different.
Salty
Something
but
different,
sweet.
definitely.
And little nutty.
A little bit nutty.
I think every time we really enjoy a dessert at home and we overdo it a bit, it also inspires me to make it into a macaron flavor. Also, what
you a
my
fan of fruit
followers
flavors?
want,
Yeah, what are your followers? And that's a great place
what
to
my
start.
followers want is what I give them. So if I get a lot of requests for a certain flavor, then I make sure I do it.
Because you said you've got my favorite thing of all time is salted caramel. Right?
Yeah.
It's my
Oh,
favorite.
you have to
favorite.
try it. It's my new favorite as well. I've been trying all my favorites one by one again, just to remind me of what they taste like.
Which one is the salted caramel?
Now, as you look for the salted caramel, let me just ask you. So the macarons are amazing. They are double-sized. They are exceptionally light. How did you get started with macarons?
So how I got started was your classic tale of a COVID-inspired business.
Wow.
It was. Well, I always
I
loved
love that.
being.
A classic tale of a COVID inspired. But that's so true. How many businesses have grown out
A
of that?
lot of businesses have boomed and grown from COVID. I was actually fresh out of school. I started my accounting degree, and while it was COVID, so everyone was baking and making food and getting fat. And
Yes.
I love baking always. I have brothers that used to ask me to bake at literally 10 in the night for them. So I started off with the macarons, and it was something that just started off as like a by the way. And then someone who saw I was making it as a by the way actually placed an order. And I was like, okay, people actually want this. And it was my dad who pushed me to start something. And he said, you know what, you're so good at this, you can actually make money off of it.
Right.
So that's what inspired me. And after much persistence, alhamdulillah, it became a booming business. And
I'm really shocked, actually, that you're not a patisserie. A patissiere.
Because honestly, that
it's
consistency is
awesome.
outstanding.
Yeah,
But
it
Miss
really
Yana,
is.
I gotta, for the sake of my listeners, I gotta be fair here.
Yeah.
I'm sure there are a ton of people at home who are gonna be coming here over the next 13 days and they'll be like, I can't go there now and say social network and get that discount.
Yes.
Come on, Marcia. If anybody's listening to the show and they come to you and let's make a plan here. Let's work.
Okay,
it
we
out.
can make a plan, definitely. If you come to me in the following days that I am at the Souk, and if you heard our
Show, yeah.
show
Because
here,
a lot of people aren't
and
here right. in the
yes,
minute.
and if you give me the code social network,
Yeah.
then we will give you 10% off our box.
Yay, guys! You heard that
Wow,
now.
that's awesome.
So everybody listening, take out your pen and paper and make a note of this.
Isn't that amazing? Jazakallah, that's very generous.
No, I mean,
Very
and honestly,
generous.
at the end of the day, Rosie comes from Allah. Your stuff is delicious. Your intentions are pure, and
Jazakallah.
honestly, I can see that you put in the effort. Can you hear that in Halima's voice? But I can see that your intentions are pure. And honestly, everybody who knows me on air knows that I'm not one to sugarcoat anything. Your stuff is outstanding.
Sugarcoat.
Jazakallah.
Stuff
I
is
really
outstanding.
appreciate it. I'd also like to
Beautiful.
mention that none of this would be possible without my husband, who's literally my backbone.
No,
He took something that
Mashallah.
started off as a home industry, and
He- great for you.
with his support, he really made things boom. Like, I cannot be more grateful to Allah subhanahu. I have an 8-month-old baby as well.
Oh, mashallah.
When I say parents, I don't just mean my mom and dad. I mean my husband's mom as well,
Right.
who's a very, very big support.
So not
So it's
just
a
dad.
whole family
So
thing.
not
at
just,
Macron.
I'm just joking. No, but that's outstanding. I mean, I met your husband, really nice guy. I thought he was going to join us, but I could see he was a little bit staged.
He was stressed, but also I
But he
didn't
needs
have
to watch
anyone
the
else
stall,
to watch
yeah.
the
Someone
stall.
needs to
Yeah.
sell the
So I
macarons.
needed to leave him there.
His name?
Yusuf.
Yusuf, we miss you. I'm coming for my brownies
Yusuf,
later.
and congratulations
On
for
the baby,
being
yeah.
the kind of husband that supports your wife, mashallah, in such a beautiful endeavor. Really and truly beautiful.
I am so excited. But Jazakallah so much. We'll definitely have you on again. And inshallah,
Ameen.
after the souk, we want you in studio with your new stuff. But
Inshallah.
it's time to go for a short ad break now. When we come back, we'll be joined by. I'm not gonna tell you. You can, but you have to come back to find out.
I don't wanna wake up here. Someone help me carry this load. I don't wanna walk with fear no more. I will never leave a prayer. I know that you're always there. For every door that you close, you'll guide me to many more. So many ways you show me your love. I'm thankful for all that you've done. Alhamdulillah, for all that I have, for all that I lose, it still leads to you. For the nights that I'm down, you're all I need now. My face meets the ground. Alhamdulillah, for all that I have, for all that I lose, you still pull me through. For the nights that I'm down, you're all I need now. Alhamdulillah. على كل حال. So many ways you show me your love. I'm thankful for all that you've done. Alhamdulillah, for all that I have, for all that I lose, it's thanks to you. For the next that I'm down, you're all I need now. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, for all that I have, for all that I lose, you still pull me through. For the next that I'm down, you're all I need now. Alhamdulillah. على كل حال. Alhamdulillah, for all that I have, for all that I lose, you still pull me through. For the nights that I'm down, you're all I need now. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, for all that I have, for all that I lose, still leads to you. The night that I'm down, you're all I need now. Alhamdulillah, yeah.
Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to the social network with me, Muhammad Yas Kareem, joined by Rabia Kavala, because Zaheer Bassa is nowhere to be found today. But
He's busy enjoying the soup.
don't despair, because just after that dessert, which is sunnat, by the way, to eat something sweet first, we are now on to the main course. Joined by none other than Stone Artisanal Pizza with brothers Ra'is and Rayhan, and they have brought us some delicious goods. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
So I came to you quite short notice, last minute, and I was like, I love this. Bring me something to eat. So tell me what you brought me today.
Okay, so here we have a barbecue steak pizza, which is one of the most popular pizzas with us.
Looks outstanding.
It has like a slow braised steak, and then it has a slightly sweet barbecue sauce on top.
Yeah. Okay,
And
so
we have a double jalapeno burger, which includes 2 cheese, 2 patties.
is there egg on there?
No egg, no egg.
Is there
It's
cheese there?
cheese, and it's a white creamy jalapeno sauce.
It's going to be my late lunch. But listen, I want to talk a little bit about the brand. I want to talk a little bit about the brand. The Stone Artisanal Pizza. Are you guys wood fire? Like, tell us what makes you guys unique.
We don't use wood fire. We've developed our recipe over time. So myself and him, before we started in June this year, beginning of June, and 6 months prior to that, we were experimenting recipes, trying different times with the fermentation, temperatures. And once we got the right recipe, then we turned over to which type of cooking style we're going to use. And for us, wood fired is a popular and more authentic style. However, it requires a lot of prior planning, and you have to keep the oven
But also,
at 10.
right, there are two schools of thought. There's like people who love that whole Italian pizza, which is a very like a crackly focaccia style. And then there's people who go for your American pizza, which is more deep dish, thicker base, right? In South Africa, I feel like the brands that we know, your Japanese, your Romans, we get a variation of both, right? Where do you gravitate?
Okay, so this difference between our pizza and many others is that a lot of them use ready bases. So
So your base is
commercialized.
homemade.
No, we stretch each pizza by hand. To
So
order.
every pizza is made to
To
order.
order. So we our pizza, when it starts, when a person is ordering, it's in a state of a ball.
Okay.
And when we receive the order, we stretch each one. So that becomes hard to manage because of
Yes.
temperatures, because of over-rising yeast, heat, humidity. All of that affects the dough. So it's a lot more work on us compared to using a ready-made base. But the differences are you can see it for themselves.
It looks.
It's there.
I want my guys in the studio to come taste this pizza with me. As far as Rashid, we gotta
Please
try
come
this
through,
pizza,
come and
guys.
try it. So, to describe for the listeners, because we unfortunately don't as yet have smell-o-vision for all of the advanced technology, the smell here is absolutely beautiful. As they are lifting the pizza slices, what we're finding is an exceptionally thin base. It looks extremely light. And then, of course, you've got the typical beautifully puffed up exoskeleton, shall we
You
say,
know, my
of the
favorite
pizza.
kind of
Beautiful.
pizza is like a Mexicana, right? This is like a variation of a Mexicana, usually ground beef with your chilies, and it's like slightly stronger. But this is unbelievably light. This base is
You don't-
unique.
yeah, you don't
It's
feel it.
unique. It doesn't taste like. Definitely, you can taste it. This
So
is
a
not like
freshly made base is
freshly
going
made
to
base
be different.
because it's
Yes.
soft, but it's got like that
Bite.
air of like a paratha almost. I can't explain it. The sauce is outstanding. It's soft. It's moist. The beef is delicious. Go for it.
Do you marinate your meat?
So so we don't really marinate it for a long time, but it cooks for a really long time.
Okay. okay.
Sometimes over 2-3 hours. So
Okay.
Tell us where you
So
guys are
cooking it for
situated here because people want to have lunch now.
okay, so at the Souk we at stall NF15 and NF16 in the outside food court. Yeah, that's where we're located. We're doing burgers
NF15 and
pizza.
NF16 outside. Get out there and go and grab these pizzas.
This is so good, man. I feel like I have to taste your burger.
Full.
Yes, but the mouth is still full from the pizza.
But we can't. It's like the right thing to do. It's the
Yeah.
right thing to do. We have to taste their burger. Oh, we
One
haven't
bite.
tried-
Okay, so the pizza looks really, really good. It looks very light. The crust is especially good. And of course, it would be good. You know, we were chatting just before we came on air, Mac, and there's some Portuguese cultural heritage going on here. So, all the way from Mozambique, eh?
Mozambique. Yes.
Ai, que bom, we say. Yes, so muito bom.
Muito bom.
Very good pizza, muito bom. So,
So-
how long have you been doing pizzas?
So I've always been known to make burgers.
Okay.
For the last 2-3 years, I've been making burgers, and all of a sudden, I was at an expo in Dubai, and I just passed a guy who making pizzas like Neapolitan style, but they were exhibiting a machine that stretches the dough.
Right.
So it just sparked something in me, and when I came back, I just was intrigued on the process, and that's when we started experimenting doughs
So the dough stretching, is that done by hand or by
by
machine?
hand.
Or still old school style?
We
Hey,
do all-
Italiano,
Can I
Madonna
tell you a
mia.
secret? The hunger in me took one bite of this burger and I want to eat the whole thing. I'll be honest. What there's something unique here. There's something unique here.
I'll tell
Firstly, I love jalapeno.
Yeah.
The double patty I thought would be way too much. It's not because they thin.
if it goes flat.
This bun is it brioche?
Yeah.
It's brioche,
Yeah.
right? I know my stuff.
You know your breads. Okay. Well, it does look good. And in terms of the meat that goes into the burger, how do you prepare that?
Yeah.
How do you prepare that? The meat that goes into the burger. Also, you're cooking it for ages, or you just
No,
quick
the-
grill,
the-
fire grill?
So the thing is, the burgers are actually really simple to make.
Yes.
You just
You
have
make a
to have-
patty.
We buy the ground beef.
Okay.
and we marinate it and we make it into balls.
Right.
And to order, we smash them and make the patty. So we don't pre-make the patties or anything. It's everything is done fresh. We use simple ingredients. We focus more on technique, to be honest.
Okay, so everything is done on site. You're not getting your
No,
pre-baked,
nothing.
your pre-made dough. You're not getting your pre-made patties and something that just gets thrown together with a special sauce. Everything is done by them.
Everything. So even
The
your
patty.
meat, you're making your own patties.
We make our own
Yes.
patties.
Okay,
Yes.
I want to talk about the menu because I'm telling you, I'm gonna be coming to you for lunch for another couple. Tell me what else you have on the menu. Do you have chicken options?
Okay, so we have a margarita and we have a chili margarita, which is very popular.
Chili margarita.
Yeah, chili. It's crushed green chilies in olive oil,
Yummy.
and we put that on the margarita.
Tell me
Here's
there's
the
garlic.
There's garlic
Ah.
as well on it, so it's a chili garlic margarita.
Right.
Then we have a creamy chicken, which is more like a bechamel sauce.
Bechamel sauce, yeah.
Slightly like a bechamel sauce, but a little bit more garlicky. And then we have chicken on that, and we have a creamy jalapeno sauce. So
Right.
the same one that's on the burger,
Right.
we have that on the pizza as well. And then we have a barbecue steak, which is that. We have a pepperoni, which is a standard. And in our normal regular menu, we do have a sriracha chicken, which is popular. However, we're not doing it at the soup.
I used to be such a huge fan of sriracha. I'm so over it now. I don't know why.
Yeah,
I think maybe once you get
once you
too used to something.
But if
But
you
no, it's
haven't
like-
tried it, sriracha is a
appealing- very
lovely
appealing, yeah.
taste. It's something really new, really unique. And in burgers as well as the pizza,
No, we don't
or just
have
in the
a-
pizzas?
Yeah, we don't have sriracha in the burgers. The
Okay.
burgers we do have a stacked burger, which is Big Mac.
Right.
no, take that back.
Your big stack. Let's call
okay,
it a big
it's-
stack.
yeah, it
there
is
we
a-
go.
yeah.
There we go.
It's named after me. I'm Big Man.
Oh,
So it's a burger dedicated to you,
I love that.
and we're not serving that as well here, unfortunately.
Okay, so what's your soup
So-
special? What would you say is like?
We have
your
tiramisu,
go-to-
which is launched only at the soup.
Oh,
So we
Tiramisu.
haven't done the tiramisu.
tell me you're
before.
making this yourself.
We are making the.
I don't
tiramisu
believe you. Are
ourselves.
you using Pudua biscuits? The answer is yes. I can see it on your face.
from the look on his face, he probably
Yeah, it
makes the
is, it
biscuits
is.
as well.
Yeah, he's like, how dare you?
We had to take a shortcut somewhere.
Well, you have to. I mean, the lady fingers are the kinds of biscuits that are used for tiramisu anyway.
It's not easy to make them.
Very difficult.
No.
Pudua biscuits.
I
no.
thought you were full.
Lady, he just
No, I
keeps
shared it with the
he
guys.
just keeps eating.
Well,
That's
now
why.
we broke it into three, I swear. But I won't lie. I'm not ashamed of eating this food. I work hard. I deserve lunch. In any case,
Okay, so
this was totally worth it.
Alhamdulillah.
I'll be honest. Are you using brioche buns for everything, or do you have a variety?
No, we only use brioche.
Only
buns.
using brioche.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for those of you who don't know, I mean, the brioche bun is the best bun you can get. And here's the guy himself.
Go.
Bilal has
Hello.
walked into the building.
Hello.
And yeah, and Zaheer Bassa has walked into the studio. Zaheer, you gotta come taste this pizza before we go to break.
I first want to express my gratitude to Stone Artisanal Pizza for yesterday for letting us indulge in one of their burgers, their smash burger, absolutely delicious. So it's a good brand. We met them at the other pop-ups as well. So please do come support the Stone Artisanal Pizza brand, and they are located in the outdoor tent. But how's it been so far? This is your first Souk, we're gonna chow now. Hey, relax, I just came now. You must first have a little bit of conversation and then we'll talk. But alhamdulillah, you'll also introduce your smash burgers and all the other additions to the menu. What has the Souk been so far to you? Like, how's the experience been?
It's been a good experience. It's the first time we're doing it. We're actually not a very old brand. We only started in June this year.
Alhamdulillah.
So it's about 6 months, 7 months, and alhamdulillah, the support has been
Phenomenal.
incredible. It's
Alhamdulillah.
unbelievable.
I mean, to start a brand, especially from scratch, it's quite a big task. But I think if you persevere and you get the right team together and the passion comes from there, anything is possible. Talk to us about the name Stone Artisanal Pizza.
Stone.
Where does it come from? Is it something that
There is
describes something?
Okay, so
Okay,
uh,
I thought as much.
okay, so the name Stone. Initially, when we started, we had no oven, we had no equipment. So
Right.
we were testing it out, and we needed to get the temperature up on the oven. So we started using a pizza stone.
Okay.
So we had a few of those, and we used to test on the pizza stone. So the pizza stone basically absorbs the heat,
Yes. Yes.
and you let it heat for about half an hour, 45 minutes, and it gets up to temp. And that's the temperature we need to replicate in our ovens that we
Oh
use.
wow. Okay.
So the stone just came from there. From the name just came from that pizza stone that you use.
It's like a classic, yeah. And it's so appropriate, especially for certain people at certain times of the day. They feel like, hey, that's the way to go. But you have a great selection. I mean, pizza is sort of like a staple now. It becomes in Durban as well. But what makes your pizza stand out from the rest?
So all our dough is made every night.
Mm.
Every pizza is stretched by hand to order. So once you order, that's when we start stretching your pizza.
That's it.
So there's just like the freshness to it.
Mm.
The dough is never older than 2 days. So it's a completely different experience. We take the time. We make big batches of dough, and it requires a lot of kneading and a lot. It's a labor intensive process. Yeah, our dough is also handmade. Our sauce is cooked for hours, for about 2-3 hours. So there's a lot of patience.
A lot of preparation. I mean, I spoke to you all yesterday. You even said that your caramelized onions takes about 2-3 hours.
2-3 hours as well,
so that just shows, you're not rushing the stuff. You lock in the flavors and all of that. Time, perfection takes time.
So there are days that we operate. It takes us longer to prep than we're operating for.
Hey.
So if you're operating for like 3-4 hours, sometimes it takes us about 3-4 hours to prep.
Hey, you should be called Summber artisanal pizzas. Don't choke now.
But it shows the results speak for themselves.
Hey, what happened there, man? Too good of a joke. Yeah, but mustn't laugh with your mouth full, man.
Time to pay the bills and go for a quick ad break.
Yes. We've got some bills to pay. We'd like to thank Stone Artisanal Pizzas for joining us here this afternoon. Please do support them. They are at the outdoor food court.
NF15,
what number store?
NF16. NF15 and NF16.
I'll be coming for meals for the next couple of days. Remember my price.
Your price.
I'm a Yemen boss.
Oh, yes. There's a price.
We do have a giveaway as well.
Speaking of the prize, we also do have a giveaway. We give you an authentic Italian fresh ingredients basket.
Oh,
so that includes all your authentic Italian pastas, sauces.
So how are we doing this?
So the competition is running. So all of our customers, you purchase from us, you get a till receipt. Write your name and contact number at the back of the receipt. We do have a giveaway box at our till, and you just slip it in. And at the end of the Souk, we will be announcing the giveaway.
Enter for me
two
for my
giveaways.
receipt for this, sir.
Okay, we have two baskets to give away.
Mashallah, so this basket.
So lovely. So there we go. So for our listeners out there, if you just come to Stone Artisanal Pizza here at the outdoor food court at the Durban Summer Souk. Take your slip, put it in the entry box, and oh wow, look at that. What's this? A steak pizza?
Yeah.
It's delicious. You got to try it. Try it before you go and break.
All right. So we're just gonna have a small little taster here with the steak pizza. Bismillah. Oh, the flavors are right. Let's take a nice bite, yeah.
Small piece.
Nice and spicy. No, not actually spicy. Actually nice. What flavor is this?
The barbecue steak.
Barbecue steak. Bismillah. That's a winner. Wow. Nice cheese. The peppers adds another dimension. The pizza base, lovely and crispy on the outside. Nice. It's a thin base with a thick crust.
Yeah. So the crust is so when you stretch these, because you're stretching them by hand, we leave the air on the crust. It's just that's how it's just it's more authentic that way. So the crust is airy. It's not full. It's not like stodgy. It's light and airy as well.
Alhamdulillah. I think that's a great way to end it off segment. So please do support the brothers there at Stone Artisanal Pizza. I think the D is silent, apparently. I don't know. We just joking. We make jokes here. All right. So we take another break. And then when we do return, so much more happening on the social network. We are broadcasting live from the Durban Exhibition Center. It's happening here. Wherever you are, if you're driving, then drive into the direction. All roads must lead to the Souk this year. And we had a fantastic start to the Souk yesterday, and this will take place till the 5th of January, inshallah. Stay tuned. Do not go anywhere, as we will be back right after this.
With grace, in every shadow, in every vacant place. Oh, Allah, grant me strength to mend. the angels look over you, my friend. Inshallah, we'll meet again. Jannah, where there's no end. Smile and laughter echo deep within. Though we're apart, you can count on me, my friend. In the gardens of the merciful, we will reunite. Under his mercy, bathed in eternal light. Oh Allah, grant me strength to mend. I hope the angels look over you, my friend. Inshallah, we'll meet again in Jannah, where there's no end. So I'll hold on to hope, and I'll hold on to faith. To see you in Jannah, I'll do what it takes. Oh Allah, grant me strength to mend. I hope the angels look over you, my friend. Inshallah, we'll meet again in Jannah, where there's no end. Oh Allah, grant me strength to mend. I hope the angels look over you, my friend. Let me take you on this timeline. This conflict started back in time. October 7th at the starting line. The God has dealt with all of this lying. The plan for Israel was historical. Theodore Herzl had a goal. A land for Jews was critical. Said it in his book, The Jewish State, 1896. And in 1897, conference in Bassa, they all made a code that they thought was spiritual. Had a sign for the Jews, it was biblical. They put the plan in motion. Now the scheming and planning became political. How to try to lie, Abdul Hamid said no. Now they knew the Ottoman Empire had to fall. They knew this was chess and not checkers. 1916, Sykes-Picot Agreement. 1917, Balfour Declaration. 1922, the League of Nations approves Palestine for a Jewish homeland. Free Palestine, free, free exile. Free Palestine, free, free Gaza. Free Palestine, free, free West Bank. Free Palestine, free, free Palestine. Free Palestine, free, free extra. Free Palestine, free, free Gaza. Free Palestine, free, free West Bank. Free Palestine, free Palestine. They got the backing from the British now. Migration started, there were no in town. Pretending gratitude with fake smiles. Cause they knew Palestine will be there. Wanted them now. Arabs started protesting, noticed things were broken. They would lose land, colonizer secrets open. Through these immigrations, one man should be noted. Ben Gurion came in 1906. In 1935, he was leader of them all, fighting the resistance with 3 groups to assist. A gunner, Eric Gunner, lay for the kill. Today we call them IDF. As the years went by, they wanted full control. Bombing King David Hotel was strategical. As the British left, now they got it all. Now the evil and crime became unjustifiable. 1948, Israel established. 1948. Network catastrophe, 1969, they burned Aqsa. 1987, the first intifada. Free Palestine, free, free Aqsa. Free Palestine, free, free Gaza. Free Palestine, free, free West Bank. Free Palestine, free, free Palestine. Free Palestine, free, free Aqsa. Free Palestine, free, free Gaza. Free Palestine, free, free West Bank. Free Palestine, free, free Palestine. Massacre in Deir Yassin. Village after village massacre. Poison wells like an arca, so many atrocities. Palestinian catastrophe. Over 750,000 fled in fear and were expelled, so-called friends, now enemies. Decades and decades later, the suffering is not over. Second intifada, and Gaza's always under siege. But one day they will be free. Free Palestine, free, free Gaza. Free Palestine, free, free Gaza. Free Palestine, free, free West Bank. Free Palestine, free, free Palestine. Free Palestine, free, free Aqsa. Free Palestine, free, free Gaza. Free Palestine, free, free West Bank. Free Palestine, free, free Palestine.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My brother.
Free Palestine, free, free West Bank. Free Palestine, free, free Palestine. Free Palestine, free, free Aqsa. Free Palestine, free, free Gaza. Free Palestine, free, free West Bank. Free Palestine, free, free Palestine.
The Shahada, the Salah, the fasting, the Hajj.
Martin. This is Martin.
Shahada, the Salah, the fasting, the Hajj.
Martin. This is Martin.
Once upon a time, I fell in love with her. Everything I did just for her. She was my queen. Our love was like a movie. Didn't wanna cut the scene. She was my day, I was her night. She was my right, I was her die. She was my soul, I was her mate. We'd be together till the end. But then she took a knife to my back. She broke my heart into many pieces. I hear you think, oh, what's a cliche? But your words won't take away the pain. Nothing made no sense to me. She was meant for me. Yeah. Then my life took a crazy mad turn now. I hit rock bottom and I tapped out. My faith got me through it. My faith helped me through it.
All right. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Welcome back. We are the social network team broadcasting live at the Durban Exhibition Center and keeping in line with all the stalls and the stall holders who'll be interviewing here during the course of the next 11 days from now. Up next, we'll be chatting to Brother Muhammad from Tamiz, and they are a Cape liquor. A Cape dish coming here to Durban, Mosna. So we welcome Brother Muhammad. Assalamu alaikum, brother. How are you doing, sir?
Wa alaikum salam to you both, and our listeners.
Alhamdulillah, it's good to have you with us. And you are the stall holder behind the brand Tamiz. Let's talk about the brand itself. Where did the name Tamiz come from?
So back in 2011, well, a couple of years prior to 2011, I always used to take lunch packed meals, and all this, my colleagues used to ask me, why don't I sell food at work? And so I actually started, and I had amazing amount of orders. And then 2011, my son Tamiz was born.
Oh, mashallah.
And we actually just started. The idea came out. Let's actually just open a shop, and we just done it. Before we knew it, we were operating a shop, and 5 years later, I left my job and
Oh, wow.
we went full time into catering and takeaways, foods and gourmet foods and just trying to do something different other than your normal items. So
Alhamdulillah.
we've been going strong from 2011 up until now. As you can see, last year we were on holiday in Durban. We were at the Souk. Another spur of the moment thing. We just said, hey, next year, all the family was saying, why don't you do something? You do
Yeah.
all these different foods, and we said, you know what? Let's try. And
Ah.
today
So-
we're sitting here. And
So this is your first souk.
our first Souk. Our
Food
first Souk.
souk ever. Lekker, man. So I think the nice part about the souk is that we invite a lot of people from all over the country to bring their flavors here. So you've brought some of the flavors. I mean, alhamdulillah, little Tamiz has brought the blessings since 2011 till now. You left your job 5 years into it, alhamdulillah, and now you're full-time in the food business. Where about in Cape Town are you guys based?
So in Cape Town, we're in an area of a suburb of Goodwood, in a small little area called Retava. So in a small residential area.
Okay.
Our business is mainly, like via media, WhatsApp and so on. We have got a store, but we've got a huge customer base that send orders via WhatsApp. So we do daily cooked meals. We can cater for functions. We can cook volumes.
Yeah.
Custom meals. We obviously don't serve.
Yeah.
But that's what we do. We bring different flavors. And so today, as you can see, I brought something different.
Yes.
To the Souk.
Let's talk about it because I'm looking at the wonderful selection. He bought 3 dishes here today, 2 burgers and a very interesting dish in the middle. So I'll ask Brother Muhammad to talk us through each of the dishes here this afternoon. Please, Bismillah.
So firstly here, we've got a slow roast brisket burger. This is a smoked brisket and chuck, and then it's slow roasted for numerous hours. It all comes together on a toasted brioche bun with some cream cheese, rocket, and obviously a side fries. But you need to actually have a taste, So let's just.
Ooh, look at that on the brioche buns. Look at that. Full chicken. We've got your, is it
Mongolian beef.
Mongolian
So
beef.
for those that like the Asian.
Asian persuasion dishes. With some healthy segments here. We've got your spring onions. You've got your
I think you must
broccoli.
Go for it, man. Go for it.
Bassa, okay. I'm going to try this one.
Have a bite here and then. Bismillah.
So, Bismillah, we're trying out the beef biscuit.
Mongolian.
beef-
The
The smoked beef brisket burger at the Durban Summer Souk from the Tamiz stall. So let's go with this one. Nice and brioche bun, sesame seeds. Look at that on the inside. Beautiful stuff. All right, for the camera as well, yeah. All right, guys, we're also going to try it out over here for you on our YouTube and Facebook Live. Bismillah, this is from Tamiz, from Brother Muhammad. So please do support in the outdoor court. Let's go with it. Bismillah. That's a winner.
Something different.
That's a winner.
It's something different. So we've had quite a few people. We've had quite a few people buying, and they're also just giving us feedback and telling, no, it's totally different. There isn't anything else like this. There's unique flavors here, but there isn't anything else like this here. Then we've got this Mongolian beef for those that like a nice, healthy cooked meal. This is prime topside steak. We deep fry it for a very short period on a high heat. And then we cook it up into a nice umami sauce.
Ooh.
And this sauce my wife puts together. We made this recipe from scratch. We like Asian foods. My kids like Asian foods and sushis and so on.
Yeah.
And there we go. Mongolian beef. Have a bite.
So this is the Mongolian beef. We got Brother Muhammad Ayaz with us here as well. So I'll use a spoon for this one.
So yeah, if you like
There we
Asian
go.
foods,
He loves Asian food,
Yeah.
this guy. All right, for our viewers. And this rice is like
it's a sticky white.
a sticky white rice, like sushi. Oh, wow. That's very lekker. Okay. We just have to go for a quick ad break. We want to show the viewers as well on our YouTube and Facebook over here. So have a look. This is your Mongolian beef. Oh, it tastes delicious. We're going to talk more about this after the break. So do stay tuned.
Allah, 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 Allah. He's guiding us every day and night. Allah, 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 Allah. He's guiding us every day and night. No, you won't catch me in no nightclub. No, you won't find me in no shisha bar. No, there ain't no of this. The only girl I be talking to my wife here. Yeah, I just wanna please my king, king. I don't wanna live sin. No, gave up on, gave up the dawn. Yeah, I don't want it. See, I don't want it, so goodbye. I don't wanna live no life. Turning back to him, he gives everything. Allah, 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 Allah. Allah, 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 Allah. He's guiding us every day and night. Allah, 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 Allah. He's guiding us every day and night. When I'm doing our keys, we ain't sipping on the champagne, no, no. I told my hubby, don't wait up, cause I'll be home later. Yeah, cheap conversation, but I'll master. And I'm talking about my thing getting better. I know I wasted so much time. I left the darkness far behind. I don't want it, so goodbye. I don't wanna live no life. Turning back to him, he gives everything. Allah, 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 Allah. Allah, 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 Allah. He's guiding us every day and night. Allah, 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 Allah. He's guiding us every day and night. Me, my shabab don't rave now. We just drink some now. Yeah, and we only date à trois. We ain't studying no DMs, no, no. We're trying to change our lives. We're trying to make it right. Oh, oh. So we call it Allah, 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 Allah. He's guiding us every day and night. Allah, 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 Allah. He's guiding us every day and night. Allah, 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 He's guiding us every day and night. Allah, 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 Allah. He's guiding us every day and night. Allah, 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 Allah. He's guiding us every day and night. Everything I have, everything I own, everything I eat, is thanks to you.
Assalamu alaikum and welcome back to the social network. I am back. I went into a slight food coma. Zaheer Bassa had to exit the building because the man is so in demand. We're still busy chowing down on Tamiz's delicious food, and this Mongolian beef is something to try. You guys have got to go see them. But also, Tamiz is going to be on our main stage next week Sunday during our Dawood's X Tamiz Braai off. The man is still unsure whether he's going to, but he's definitely going to do it. At this point, it's too late. I've said it on radio. And to fill in for none other than Zaheer Bassa, I've got my good old friend, Raja Rangrej. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
So I thought it would be fitting because yesterday we were walking around and our friend, the friend of our show, Alansar, my favorite, say what you want, my favorite, Mia from Bougie Bay is joining us in studio. But I want to say Jazakallah first to Brother Muhammad. Jazakallah so much. I'm going to come and see you later. And this brother was going to be a set. And Jazakallah so much for the delicious food. If you want to catch his food and try out the special, just repeat it for us one last time on here.
Okay, so you've heard now about the Mongolian beef and the slow roast burgers. But what I wanted to highlight here is we have families here that are also looking for dishes that are a bit more economical. We've got something absolutely tasty here, which is our tikka chicken burger. That's selling for 50 Rand each, or 4 for 160 Rand. Or we bring you an additional special of 4 burgers plus 4 cans of bashus for only 200 Rand. So 4 burgers with chips and 4 cans of cool drink, only 200 Rand. Come and try it and let us know.
Jazakallah so much. So go and try the Tamizi now. Although food stand, Jazakallah so much for the food. I'll definitely be coming there for lunch tomorrow.
I want to just add, I've tasted this beef Mongolian. Did I say that right? Mongolian beef. Right, Mongolian beef. And what I love is that because for my recipe of the week on Urban Woman, I shared a Mongolian recipe. And I was only trying to imagine what it would taste like. And this was amazing. I have to say, hats off to Tamiz. Really, really.
It is delicious,
food.
no?
Absolutely.
That kick of the chili made it for me.
Absolutely.
But listen, we're pivoting now, ever so slightly, away from food because I've been eating food for the last how many hours? Too many hours.
Yeah, like 48 hours in one day.
Razia just told me I'm going to make her fat here, Souk, and I think I've already made myself fat here too. But listen, we're moving in over to jewelry. Now, if you are a fan of the Alansar Souk and you're a fan of jewelry in general, then you definitely know Bougie Bay. And there's none other than our favorite friend, Mia, right here in studio, joining us, talking about what's latest and what's happening.
Now, yesterday, I have to say, walking around, we were busy engaging in that whole makeover and looking for these gorgeous accessories and heading over to this one stall that was so busy. I couldn't get anybody's attention. And it was, of course, Bougie Bay. Mia, it's absolute pleasure to have you on the social network this afternoon. Rachel Ansar, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Jazakallah. It's so lovely to actually sit down and see you properly. Yesterday, I didn't get a proper chance to. I feel like I just jumped in front of you all of a sudden and I was like, Razia, Mom, it's so good to see you.
And you spoiled me. Thank you. And you spoiled many of us. And we must say thank you so much for the gorgeous pieces that you've given us. Absolutely stunning. Which woman doesn't love jewelry? But I just want to say for those of you that are not at the Durban Summer Souk, that if you're looking for those elegant pieces, then I think doing this whole makeover, it's those accessories that really transform any outfit, right? So if you are at the Durban Summer Souk, be sure to go down to Bougie Bay and tell us your stall number. And then I'm going to start asking you some questions that has been going through my mind when I saw your stand.
Definitely. So I am at stall number A69. So the numbers are not there. So you look for Patel Street. So on the red carpet, when you enter, it's the second street called Patel Street.
Right.
Once you turn right, you will see the right flag. So trust me, it's not red flags and green flags. It's the gray Bougie Bay flag.
I love that.
That's where you'll see the 2 stalls that Bougie Bay has done for our clients here at the Durban Summer Souk.
That's right. Not one.
Not
Say
one,
that again.
but 2. Do you know last year, Alhamdulillah, because we launched our permanent jewelry last year, September, with Alansar as well. Everybody wanted to stand and have a look at everything. So what we did was to make shopping a lot more easier. We came up with 2 stalls right across each other. And Alhamdulillah, this has been such a good way of handling it, because now who wants permanent goes to permanent. Who wants luxury, they all are able to see everything. So just gone bigger and better.
Bigger and better for sure. Now you have 2 stalls, and you know what? Firstly, I want to know, because I was so enchanted by the name Bougie Bay. Tell us firstly how you came up with that concept, what inspired you, before we deep dive more into your whole jewelry business.
So Bougie Bay is generally, the best way to put Bougie Bay is, she's a reflection of every girl out there. She is that girl that wants the luxury lifestyle, but yet she has the most humble character, and the name joins the co-founder and I together. But what makes Bougie Bay more exciting is that Bougie Bay is Durban's first ever permanent jewelry brand specialist. So we were the one that looked at this trend and brought it right here into the heart of Durban. Not a dupe, not a copy paste, nothing. It was Bougie Bay that brought in permanent jewelry here to Durban. And mind you, as you can see, we are known by the government of Gazette for precious metals, which means
there's the evidence.
There's the evidence. This is a certified brand issued right over here to the founder, Miss Khan, which is me. Alhamdulillah. So Bougie Bay is all about curation, craftsmanship. So any girl of all sizes, all ages, not only girls, everybody, all sizes, all ages.
I mean,
yes, we have everybody covered. And being a curated brand, it's been so amazing because it's not your old-fashioned, boring jewelry that you see, you know, where it's like what you see on the net is what you buy. Here, you get everything curated to your experience.
but listen, Mia, I mean, I gotta ask.
Yes.
And I know this might be a little bit contagious, but I've seen what one might call copycats.
You know, one thing I realized is that if Dior, Gucci, Prada can have a dupe, it's so good that Bougie Bay also, you know, could have a dupe now. But the best thing is that being part and strong of your brand and you knowing what your brand has brought in Durban, that's the main thing. That
Of
that
course.
makes me excited,
And you know what?
actually.
Like I said, I mean, I made a video and put it out in social media. I don't wear male jewelry.
Yes.
I'm wearing stacked rings because of you.
Yes, of course.
Right? I love these. These are Palestinian rings that I got from here. One's got a keffiyeh print, and one that I actually dropped earlier. It was a map, but it's beautiful. I'm gonna buy another one. But I love these rings.
Yes.
And I feel like it's showing my solidarity, but it's also masculine enough. I don't feel feminine at all with these rings.
And you know what was the best part that Razia didn't get to see it, but we do have a video. That rings was made for Mac today at the stall, meaning it came into a template. It was cut sized, mended into his finger size, all within
And
5
I see
minutes.
you have something else there for me.
Yes, I actually do have it right over here as well. This was a simple one that we've created for him, part of my curation part and the laser engraving that we do.
Guys,
So that right there is a pure matte black in titanium
chrome,
steel.
and look, she laser engraved my name on it.
Now, this is what I want to get into because people need to know what you're doing. I mean,
I absolutely love the bracelet with my name on it. And I have to say, everybody with their name, put anything, what can I say, personalize any item, and
Yes,
people
yes.
love it. So tell us more about what you offer with that personal name, with that personal touch, with the engravings. Tell us about your actual business, what we can do. Because all I know is when I came there, I was like, okay, she's got 2 stalls. Both of them are jam-packed. I could barely speak to you. I could barely get a word in.
And I felt so bad because I didn't get a chance to actually see you properly.
But we're so excited that you're so busy at
I
the
know,
Durban
Giselle.
Summit. And it was just day one, right? And wait.
It was day one.
And I came to get some stunning earrings from you. And what was your statement to me?
Dazia, Maf,
sorry.
I'm so sorry. It is almost sold out because everything is on a first day
Fantastic.
special. So what we do is we don't wait for the last minute and be like, clear out when it's the last day. We give you the best deals from day one. And back to what you were saying, I was just going through my phone to show you one of the things I've laser engraved at my stall quick. This was a quick bracelet made for a customer because day one got lost. And when you are in an event like this, you have to have your medical alert bracelets with you,
right?
You know,
Wow.
and this customer confided in us so openly, and I was so excited because I was able to customize their medical alert bracelets, have their number at the back, and the type of medical alert assistance they would need. And this is what
Beautiful.
Bougie Bay is about.
Oh,
Our
wow.
on-the-spot engraving, pictures, fingerprints, everything. But it's not just me doing emojis. It's
Yeah.
the emotions that go into it. We tell stories. We tell your stories.
That's absolutely beautiful.
Jazakallah.
So you here at the Souk, and now you said, you know, you were last year. Tell us about the whole vibe and what you're expecting from the Durban Summer Souk this year.
The vibe from, remember, after COVID, and we did our
Mhm.
first Souk when Bougie Bay was on this side. Then last year, Bougie Bay came on that side, got bigger than the first year.
SubhanAllah.
This year, I am absolutely enjoying it a lot more. But every Souk has been good so far. But from day one, to have such a big crowd, This is what is really exciting me.
Correct. From day one.
From
I have
day
to say,
one.
I didn't think it would be as busy as it was.
I also didn't, to be honest, because generally, storeholders be stressing and say, okay, stop.
The
You come
momentum needs to
weekend.
pick up, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And you must know, eventually it was 11 days and now it's 13 days. And then I
Yes.
would think like I myself would have left it for the last days. But alhamdulillah, from the first day, when the team walked past, I barely even had my screen guards out and I had people there.
Wow.
And I was amazed.
I mean, think about it. Yesterday, it opened at 12. I came to you around 2 o'clock. And you're already telling me, I'm so sorry. My earrings are like almost sold out. And for me, lit me up. This is what one want to know. People are getting excited. People wait for the Durban Summer Souk to shop here.
And can I tell you, let's leave PMB. I'm being honest to you. The other stallholders around me actually came to speak to me. They were shocked because we had people UK, Dubai,
wow,
New Zealand, people that came down to visit family that is
Fantastic.
flying back overseas. I was so excited yesterday
Yeah.
while my team had their bracelets, being getting customers bracelets done. The one lady is like, okay, this team, do it quickly. I have to go for the Kawali. And I'm like, trying to pick up on her accent. She's from New Zealand. She's never been to South Africa. This is a holiday.
Absolutely amazing.
And to see authentic Kawali for her in the heart of Durban, that just says what the Durban Summer Souk can do.
Absolutely. And I mean, we've heard that people wait for the Durban Summer Souk. While walking, one of the listeners were like, Razia, it's so nice to see you. And then, they know we're doing the makeover and things like that. However, when we extended something, they're like, no, we're just here for today and we're back home. So they're not from Durban.
They're
and
not.
That's inspiring.
And generally, I know every Al Ansar event, they tell me, okay, I'm all the way from Richards Bay, I'm all the way from Cape Town, I'm all the way from Durban and Mpumalanga. Trust me, I have learned and by hearted my 9 provinces, yes.
I can hear
due
that.
to Bougie Bay. But now I am learning about cities
International.
that is outside South Africa completely.
Mm.
Alhamdulillah, that is because of the Durban Summer Souk.
Wow. How has been your improved business for you, Mia?
Alhamdulillah, a lot. One thing about when you do your Al Ansar events, remember, these are events that people take out the time and they come for.
Correct.
Because it's people who wants to come in, have I guess because Al Ansar brings in so much of diversity in their stalls.
Absolutely.
From food. Personally, with me as a stallholder, the last time I had my interview and I told the ladies, I'm waiting to walk into that hall.
Right.
The first thing I do as a stallholder is run to see which food stalls are here.
Okay.
And then that is what Al Ansar does. So being as a business starting from here, I was just saying,
look at the food around us. Having said that,
I was just saying, Bougie Bay started off as a first table, barely being able to spend 150 rand a day on a stall fees. And then my first Eid Milan, I had a 2x2, and then now look at it. So over 3 years.
SubhanAllah, that is so inspiring
what
to
Al Ansar
let
can do.
people know that how you can grow your business, and you always start off somewhere. And all I can say is looking at you and your 2 stalls here and how busy you were, the sky is the limit, and you evidence of that. It's been so wonderful connecting with you, Mia. I think Ayaz wants to say a few words.
I think that's such a good point because let's be honest, we come here for the food a lot of the time,
Yes.
right? Shopping is something that people will do in walking. I have never seen a viral craze around a stall as I've seen in Bougie Bay. I remember at DSF when I was last in Durban.
Yes.
She had a line around like the aisles, people wanting to do. And I mean, here trying to get your attention when I come to your stall is impossible almost.
It's impossible. I'm always flustered. I can never have hair, makeup, eyelashes, nothing done. Don't ask Bougie Bay to pitch up in heels. That's never going to happen.
But wait, I loved your style yesterday. I was so, admiring it with your shades there and
Did you
Gucci Bay
see that?
written.
And can I tell you
Oh,
something,
it's
Razia?
so
Did you see that
authentic.
outfit? Mind you, all these outfits is what I find here at these events.
Fantastic.
Like LZ Creations is like where I get the 2 cohort sets from.
There
So
we
remember,
go.
the Souk is where I do my shopping.
So you support each other here.
Gee, and that is what's so exciting.
But that's true because I had purchased something and, also at Al Ansar event that I wore yesterday and I got a comment wanting to know where did I purchase that dress from? And again, it's from one of the Al Ansar events, alhamdulillah. So that's great. As we wrap up, Mia, what do you have to say for people that are not at the Durban Summer Souk as yet?
There's a trend that goes, if you're not at the Durban Summer Souk, then where are you at? So the Durban Summer Souk is where you want to be. It's a place for family, friends to make more friends. And remember, here at the Durban Summer Souk, you are seeing everybody doing everything. So if you are not here at the Durban Summer Souk, don't worry, we're watching, we're waiting. We are right here at the Durban Exhibition Center. What a big diversity of stalls. There's so much of activity to do. I myself can't wait to get a break so I can go do more shopping. It's like, it's the best place to get shopping done.
And 13 days, hey? Wow, we think that is 13 days, but we're already on day 2. I think before we know it, we're going to be like, just last few days, we're going to be there already. So as you heard Mia very beautifully saying, if you're not here, then where are you? So yes, if you're not here, we're waiting for you. You still have time. Get down here. Don't miss out on the fun, the shopping, the food, the entertainment. And of course, remember to head down to Bushi Bay. As you've heard, Mia and her stall is busy, I must say. So remember, stop there first, leave your order.
Yes,
go
and
around.
then come back.
Come
But
back.
Razia, I must say something. Well, I have to tell you this part here,
Yes.
though. Most of my clients are elderly people, and the reason why they come out here is because Al Ansar has Salah facilities.
Love it.
Let's not forget about that.
Alhamdulillah.
So if you want to shop and still make sure you read all your Salah, the Durban Summer Souk is the best place to be at.
Absolutely. And that's what I think people love. You're getting balance, you're getting everything: family, safety, salah, the environment. For me, lavatory is very important, cleanliness in every way. So I love that. It's been such a pleasure chatting with you, Mia. I mean, I love your vibe, I love your energy. And clearly, this is what you're bringing into your business. And may Allah Azza wa Jal allow you to continue to grow and expand, inshallah. Ameen. Until we connect again, and I see you at your stall. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And that was Mia from Bushi Bay's absolutely wonderful connecting with our stallholders here at the Durban Summer Souk. And of course, there's so much of food, I have to say, right in front of me here. We are coming to you live from the Durban Summer Souk. A lot of entertainment. I mean, it's only day 2, but people are loving it. And the crowd here as well. So much is happening. And we can't wait for the entertainment side as well.
Also, if you are live here at the Durban Summer Souk, we are looking for a 2-year-old boy. He's wearing an orange t-shirt and he was last seen. And his name is Ahmed. If you can find a 2-year-old boy named Ahmed, he's wearing an orange t-shirt, please, you can bring him to radio or to the information center. Again, I'm going to repeat, he's a 2-year-old with the orange t-shirt named Ahmed. Okay, Jazakallah. Right. So, and on that dramatic note, we are wrapping up the social networks today. I know we've been all over the place, and I've changed my host 4 times in the period of one show. But listen, this is live radio. You gotta move with the punches and swing with it. Otherwise, you're gonna get left. But I mean, it was a wonderful show. And Razia, Jazakallah so much for joining me. And look, you got to taste some delicious food. How was the macaroon?
Wow, the bubblegum macaroon was so good. You can actually taste that bubblegum. And I regret sharing half with Kelly. I regret
Can I tell you what you're going to get so upset? I had the viral Dubai one before you came, salted caramel. The viral Dubai was a triple layer with chocolate ganache, pistachio, and kataifi on top. I had the salted caramel one and the milk. I'm going to go buy a malted one, right? So good.
So I think you're making a lot of people water right now, and people who don't really like sweets like myself. I mean, I really enjoyed that macaroon, as I said. I had to share half of it. But yeah, that's what is happening at the Durban Summer Souk.
There's a piece though.
That's mine. Having it in between.
Guys, she's not even eating it. Finish. She's saving it like a. You know how a mouse saves their cheese?
It's like eat and then come and be on air, and I can't speak, eat and speak, right? But
I mean, this Mongolian beef. We've got a full tikka burger here, which is like outstanding. But yeah, anyways. We'll be back tomorrow, and we'll be coming to you live here from the Durban Summer Souk. Hopefully, Zaheer Bassa will be here for the full duration of the show. But I want to say thank you to Rabia Carvalho, to all my guests from Masiha, from Forever Macaroons, from Reis and Rehan from Artisanal Stone Pizza, and of course to Mohammed from Tabiz, as well as Razia, and of course Zaheer Bassa himself, the man himself, Mr. Social Network. And if you want to catch Zaheer, move to the main stage right now, where he's there. And guess who's there with him? None other than Fems. Fems and Shagufta on the main stage live right now. So everybody in here, if you want to go to the main stage right now, Fems is right there on the main stage. You can see her cooking live in action. If you don't know who Fems is, where have you been living? Come on, guys. But that's the Social Network. for today. From me, Muhammad Yaskarim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Assalamu alaikum, my brothers and sisters. Syria Relief is the largest UK charity on the ground in Syria. So please donate at www.syriarelief.org.uk.
It's been a long time without you, my friend. And now that I have found you, I don't want this to end. We've come a long